Mora starts it with a right hand and another right hand. And a low blow. And a right hand from Forrest. There's a right hand from Forrest and a pretty good shot. Double jab from Forrest. And again a double jab. Buddy McGirt told him you got to back him up with that jab.
Well, whenever he snaps out that jab, and especially the double jab, everything behind it he's able to do. Or he has been able to do in this round.
Well, he's gone back to it here in this round. Left hand by Mora slipped in.
And this is only the second time Mora's ever been past 10 rounds. Vernon's, I believe this is his 10th time. And Mora, of course, has never been in this kind of a situation where he's taking a lot of abuse.
He's desperate. Pretty much has to get a knockout. Took a left hand right there. And now he backs up.
Retreating. And Vernon closing in.
Mora trying to fight his legs. Jabbing a right hand and another right hand. And a left hand from Mora gets there. And now it's Forrest who's covering up. This is where Mora wants to fight, but not really able to inflict any kind of damage. Counter right hand from Forrest.
Fortunately, he wasn't quite in the proper range that he wanted to be in, because that could have been a night call for Sergio Mora. But Mora's, you have to give it to him. He's still coming forward. He's still trying to find some way to land something to turn things in his favor.
Absolutely. I mean, Mora's been very game. He's just in there with a pro. I don't know how else to put that.
Hey, you have to be discouraged at this point. He knows what the situation is. But he's a fighter.
Take a look at action from earlier in the round.
It's that right hand. So you see Mora when he sort of half leaps in there, he's off balance, then he misses, gets countered. The only thing that saves him is he drops so low that Forrest isn't able to find him at the end with the final left hand that he was hoping he could land.
You gotta fight hard. Vernon, you gotta fight hard this time. Back him up.
So this is the 12th and final round. And Mora's going to have to do something that I'm not quite sure is in his arsenal. They touch gloves. Mora slips a jab in. But Mora has been beaten in just about every aspect in this fight.
Everyone conceded that Forrest had better skills. The question was he still going to be able to bring those skills to the arena on fight night, which he wasn't able to do a few months ago.
No, I think he's really proven a point tonight.
He argued that it was all the weight and maybe took him a little bit lightly. Now you would have to agree with him. Couldn't have looked much better than he did tonight.
No, it was very sharp. It was all about the jab for Vernon Forrest tonight, I think.
And his work on the inside, and early in the fight, he landed enough to the body to take a little out of Mora.
Swing and a miss.
And there's a big right hand. Caught him coming in. There's another.
There's a good right hand. That staggered Mora. And now a left hand. Trying to finish with a flourish. Another left hand. And a wild right misses. Still a ways to go here in the final round. Good body shot that time. Mora still battling. Missed with the right hand.
He's pressing, he's pressing, he's pressing. But Forrest is doing a good job of smothering a lot of those shots and giving, really limiting his ability to get into the proper punching distance. He comes forward and almost gets enveloped like he's in a fall.
45 seconds remaining in this fight. It'll take a miracle for Mora. Jab, jab. Story of the fight. Left hand got there. Mora keeps coming. 20 seconds left. Mora gets there with a left hand of his own. And a big left hand from Forrest. Missed with another left hand. Combination work for Mora. And another right hand from Mora. 5 seconds left. Or rather from Forrest. Mora in trouble again at the bell. It's over. Well, a really nice comeback effort, I think, for Vernon Forrest. Forrest, who had to drop what he said was 6 pounds. Many observers feel it was more than that before the last fight. Spent a couple of hours in the sauna, and he said, I had absolutely nothing left after 4 rounds. And even at that, it wound up being a relatively close fight, but Sergio Mora won the championship. Today, Vernon Forrest told us he had no excuses. You were going to see the old Vernon Forrest, and that's exactly what we saw. He said, I'm going to take a mulligan on that fight. I'm going to start over again tonight. I get another chance. He did get another chance, and unless all of us here at this table are really fooled, he will again be the champion of the world. He fought a very game guy in Sergio Mora, but Mora just did not have the weapons to put up with Vernon Forrest.
Between a contender and a champion.
Going to get a chance to take a look at some numbers, both from the first fight and from tonight's fight, and it'll give you a little bit of a basis of comparison of how these two fights were so different. Numbers from the first fight put together by CompuBox, a very different story than the ones that we saw tonight. Here was the first fight. Mora, of course, threw more punches, 40 more punches, almost 40, 39 more punches, and he landed a lot more punches. He landed 81 more, threw at a 38% connect rate. Forrest, on the other hand, just did not have it the first night and wound up losing. Now look at the numbers tonight, and what a lopsided difference it is. Forrest outworked him. He threw 157 more punches than did Mora, and he landed almost 100, well, in fact, 150, just about 150 punches more. So this decision really not in doubt. Apples and oranges, and give this man his mulligan. He came back and he hit one right down the middle tonight. Vernon Forrest, I'm quite sure, will retain his championship. We'll have the official announcement from Michael Buffer and get the judges' scores. I only gave Mora 2 rounds and caught on through the ring, and Michael Buffer. Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the MGM Grand, we go to the scorecards. Alan Rubenstein, 118-109. Bert Clements, 117-110. Dick Houck, 119-108. All to the winner by unanimous decision from Atlanta, Georgia. Once again, he is the world champion, Vernon the Viper Forrest.
Well, there you have it. The 3 judges seeing it very similar to the way we saw it here, and that is a lopsided victory for the once and future champion, Vernon Forrest. Forrest making amends for what he felt was a a subpar effort. In fact, it was against Sergio Mora, because he says he had to lose the weight. He says, I'm not using this as an excuse. That's just what happened. I'll have my other chance tonight. I'll show the world. And in fact, I think he did just that. So Vernon Forrest, 118-109 on one judge's card, a surprisingly close 117-110 on the other judge, and then 119.